It's a new month, which means a new Loot Crate and a new Nerd Block is hitting people's doorsteps right about now. Each of them is a service that you pay $20 for the Loot Crate, about $30 for the Nerd Block, and they deliver a blind box of goods to your doorstep every single month. It being a blind box, you have no idea what you're going to get. But the difference is, Loot Crate has a theme every single month. This month was Fear. Nerd Block is going to be moving towards themes come next year. This was kind of their first try. They're doing what was a DC versus Marvel one that was curated by Kevin Smith. So let's actually compare the two and see how they do. T-shirts. Loot Crate's got the Death by Kittens, so basically it's a skull made up of kittens. Nerd Block's got the Jay and Silent Bob done as Batman and Robin. They're both kind of cool shirts. I'm not sure I would necessarily wear either one in public. I definitely would out of the two, I probably would wear the skull with the kittens way more than the Jay and Silent Bob one. So probably slight edge to the Loot Crate. Other items we've got. So Nerd Block's got the Agent Coulson's vintage Captain America trading cards. You might have seen that in the Avengers. It's the cards that he loved and collected, and then eventually got killed, and they used it to bribe the Avengers to get them to actually do what they need to do. And then there's this kind of cool Arkham Asylum notebook that you can put notes in. I kind of dig that one. The cards, they're neat, but I don't think really anything special. This notebook, it's going to be handy. It's going to be one I'm probably going to use for stuff. Loot Crate's got the How to Survive a Sharknado book, which, potentially could be really funny. I have a feeling it's going to be kind of a goofy, how to survive the zombie apocalypse type things that came out after World War Z hit. It also has the Dead Rising limited edition Loot Crate pen, and then Loot Crate's also got the Walking Dead limited edition issue 132 Loot Crate exclusive cover, and then they got the print. Overall, Nerd Block also has the Deadpool previews exclusive pop figure. Comparing the two, overall, I think they're both somewhat weaker than we've seen in the past. There's definitely been ones that have been way, way better. I'm thinking the one that had like the Aliens figures and stuff like that was like awesome comparatively to all of them. But they're not bad boxes. Like either one, you really couldn't have gone wrong with this month. It really just depends what you're more interested in. I myself am probably going to lean a little bit more towards the Loot Crate. I mean, I'm a Walking Dead fan, so there's that. The T-shirt I'm a little bit more likely to wear. The How to Survive a Sharknado could be an entertaining book, funny. Really, I think what tips it is the small details with the Loot Crate. You've got their magazine that they put out every single month that explains the items. This one's got the 3D all throughout, plus they have the 3D glasses. Like, that's a small detail you got to give them a slight edge to. They give the button, and then you can see the box. I mean, the box has got all kinds of cool designs in there. To me, Loot Crate just seems to put a little bit more thought into their boxes every single month. It's the small details when it comes to this one. Overall, with Nerd Block, this being their first, we'll call it the theme box, it's not bad. It's a good start. It's one that if it was my first one, I'd be kind of cool with. It kind of gives some good potential, that being their first theme one. We're going to see where they go. It really is going to kick off in January of next year. So, hopefully Nerd Block evolves a little bit with their Nerd Block Classics, and we see a little bit more creativity in their boxes. The items kind of hit and miss in that one. I didn't mention is the Zelda Dangler, mascot Dangler. I mean, these seem to be popular, of including them in the various boxes. I really don't give about them, so... yeah, and then overall that Zelda piece kind of feels a little bit misplaced when you've got buttons, you got a comic t-shirt, you got something with comics, and then you have like a Zelda item. It's just a little off. I understand that Kevin Smith chose it, but overall it doesn't fit the package. Whereas Loot Crate, it has a theme, small details in the box, their magazine, it all kind of comes together in a really, really nice way. So overall, I'm just going to give a slight edge to Loot Crate this month. It's the small details, I think, and it really sticks out with what they're doing. But really, either or, you can't go wrong. So that's comparing the Loot Crate and Nerd Block for the month. You, of course, catch us every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Facebook, Twitter, here at YouTube, all at Graphic Policy. We keep it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep it geeky.